Hey everybody, my name is Svava, aka the Viking, and welcome to the Viking Method YouTube channel. So today we will be doing House Fury. So it's 5 exercises and we're doing 3 sets. We're doing 40 seconds on, so we're working for 40 seconds and resting for 20 seconds between each one. So if you have time, do a few minutes of skipping, jogging on the spot, and then go to my warm-up video and do the warm-up with me and then come back here. But if you do not have time, just now jog on the spot for a few minutes just to get yourself warm. You're gonna need a set of dumbbells, so a pair of dumbbells and a mat, and that's it. And throughout, whenever we're working, I want you to go as hard as you can. So you don't have to match my speed, and quite often I stop to talk about technique, muscle engagement, core engagement, and all of those things that I think are very crucial for me to talk about. And you know, I just want to give you everything that I can possibly give you, so you will get the most out of training like a Viking with me. Okay, so the first exercise we're going to do, you don't need the weights, you don't need the mat, we're just going to jump forwards and backwards. So you're just coming into a squat, you jump forwards into a squat, you jump back into that squat again. So as you jump, you never do this. So you never jump and then squat, because it just brings a bit of irritation onto your joints. So you want to go through and in, back, and all the way down. So you're going like that. So nice and easy. And it works your legs much more. Okay, so we're going to start with the first one. We have 10 seconds. So get ready. I'm going to move my hair out of the way. There. Come down into that squat. So jump it forwards, jump it backwards. So especially, keep on going, especially when you're jumping backwards, you really need to think your weight is going backwards. So I'm still sticking that bum out, so I'm not coming down onto my toes and keeping my heels off. And also when I come forwards, it's the same thing. I'm not moving my weight forwards. I'm keeping it basically back into that squat. So we're there, 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 there. Well done. Okay, place your weights down. So you're gonna have the length of your hands in between the weights, basically. So we're gonna be like that. You're gonna start on the outside of the weights. Oh, these are gonna start rolling, aren't they? Here, and we're gonna walk over the weights. So walk over them with me. So my feet don't move. My feet stay where they are. And I'm just walking over those weights. As you walk, do not move your hips. So I'm not going like this. I'm not moving the rest of my body with my hands. So everything is very still, and then my hands are just moving. Also, I'm watching my wrists are always underneath my shoulders. Like that. I'm not like this. Now I've lost my core because my bum is up. There. 5 more seconds. Well done. So take your weights. We're going to do a swing into a tricep extension. So here, I'm going to bring it all the way up. Then I'm just going to bend it down without arching my back. There, and bringing that back down. Okay, we go. Swing, bend, lift, swing it down. So my arms are straight. Then I bend them just for this movement, and then bring it back down. So you do not allow them to bend while they're traveling. There, and as I do the swing, really watch your core. So I'm holding my core in. There, lift it up again, bend, drop it. There. Well done. So place your weights down. Now we're going to do burpees, but we're going to come all the way down to the floor. So I want your chest, you're not doing a press up. I want you to lie down, come back up, jump it up. So it's like a worm. Same as always. We're taking those hands to the inside. Whole body comes down. Heels are down as you come back up, jump it up. Down, up. So you're trying to be as quick as you can. Now you have to watch, keep on going. You just have to watch when you're coming out of that worm that you don't go in like this. There. You do not do any type of burpee like this. You always come in like that. Now you're going to use your muscles. Now you're just going to ruin your joints. So have them here. That. So breathe. You've done much more than I just did. So breathe. We're coming to that last exercise we're going to do. Tricep kickbacks in a plank. But we're only doing each for 20 seconds. So come down into a plank. Grab it. Lift it. We bring it back. So as I'm doing it, I'm watching that this doesn't happen. See, I'm not lifting up my hip. My hip bone stays down. I'm trying to keep everything else really still. You have 4 more seconds, then we're coming to the other side. Good, change it quickly. There, go. Keep on checking on that hip. So every time you lift that weight, that hip almost needs to be forced down by engaging your core. So don't let it lift up with you. Good. Breathe. So I only wanted to do this 20 seconds and 20 seconds because if you're doing it for 40 seconds, you will start to compromise on your technique. And I don't want you to do that. I just want you to do it as well as you can possibly do it. Okay, we're going again. So this is the second round. Jump it. Okay. I get so into the talking because I like explaining, I like you knowing how you can, really feel it. Really work your body. But I have to watch that I don't talk too much. Okay, keep on jumping. So, especially now with that forward movement, that you don't do this. So as soon as you feel your weight is coming off your heels, that's when you kind of lost the muscle engagement. So keep on thinking, bum back, back, back. Okay, we're coming down to the ground. So weights again, we're gonna walk over those weights. Okay. So get your shoulders back. Like with everything when we're down, the wrists are underneath the shoulders. We go. Good. So now I'm having my legs more wide. So you can either have them together or wider, but if you feel like when you get a bit tired, then it's harder to keep still, just open up your legs. You're still working your core, and now you're just watching that it's just going into your core. Yeah. 8 seconds. Ah. Okay, grab those weights, and we're going to come into those swings. So everything in the Viking method, every single exercise we use our core. Constantly using our core, which makes it so strong. So we're not just using it for those last 5 minutes where it's already tired because it has been helping out. We're doing it all the way through and make it strong throughout. So use your core in this one. There, drop it, lift it, bend it down. So try to keep your elbows still. There, we have 12 more seconds. Check on that core again. Here, lock it in. Well done. Okay, we're coming to that burpee again. So I cannot stress this enough. And also, if you're not coming in with your heels down, you're never going to speed the burpee. It's never going to get faster because you're not working your muscles. The muscles are not getting stronger. So hands on the inside. Bum up. So that's the main thing. People think they have to have the bum so far down. Okay, let's do this. There, there. So just down, straight back up. Fuck, this feels like forever. Well done. Breathe. And now we're coming into those triceps. Okay, so this is really good to do because now I'm so out of breath, and you were as well, and then you have to keep everything in. So you're working your body much, much, much more because now it has to go. So that's very good. So keep on going. Let me watch the time. Okay. You have 5 more seconds because you should be doing it. 2, 1, change it. So it's only 20 seconds. So really check on that same hip. Don't let it come like that, because then you're not doing anything for your core. So do it properly. 7 seconds. Keep that hip down. Well done, everybody. Breathe. Have some water if you want. We're coming back into that first one. Water. 6 seconds. Let's do this. Okay. So take your time. So everything you do is a little bit like that. So nothing is kind of rigid. Nothing is. It's all going through. It's like when you drive a car. You don't go. It's the same. There. There. Keep on breathing. Keep on counting. If it's really starting to burn, just count your burpees. Well done, breathe. Sometimes counting, it blocks your mind, because your mind will go, oh my God, it's really starting to burn. I can't do anymore. All of that crap that you don't want to listen to. So start counting. Means you're doing something, so your mind is like, oh, I can't, you know. That's the way. Okay, let's go. So check again, keep on going, check again this. Because even if it's the slightest one, imagine I'm like that in a plank. If it's the slightest one, I'm gonna lose my core. So watch that the pelvis is always tucked under. That's such an important thing. Something so small makes such a difference. Yeah. Well done. Breathe. I hope you're sweaty. You should always be uncomfortable, you know? You should always be working that hard. It's just on that edge. Because easy gets a little bit boring, doesn't it? So you don't have to keep up my pace, you go your own pace. But do it as well as you can do it. As deep as you can, as fast as you can. Engage that core, everything. After those 40 seconds, you should be dead. So if you aren't, then think, okay, what do I now need to do? Maybe get heavier weights. There. Place it down. Okay, have some water if you want to. We're coming back into those burpees. So really just go all the way down, all the way back up. And so use a bit of power. Use a bit of that momentum. And just fucking go for it, you know? But watch, like I said, every single time. And how you can check that is that your hands should always be inside your feet. If your feet are inside your hands, then, you know, put them outside your hands. Let's go. Lift that bum up. So I'm working my core. Core is working here, see? It's working. Then that helps me to come all the way up. Yes. So when we do it, when we finish, we want to feel like a bit like to ourselves, which you should do. If you're just giving it your all, doesn't matter how many you did. It just matters you didn't give up. Okay, start. And so this is the hip that you check on. This is the hip that starts creeping up, which is not what we want. We want to keep it down. So press it down. 7 more seconds. Change it. Go. Last 15 seconds. So again, if we start feeling it creeping up, you need to push it down. You literally need to take it down. It's just hard to show you on this side, but as soon as I'm like that, I've lost it. 2, 1. Well done, everybody. Breathe. If you have time, skip, jog, anything to get that heart rate down. Then go into my cool down and stretch with me. If you don't have time, take a few deep breaths. Just take a second and then do a few stretches on your own if you have time. Now, try to do this 3, 4, 5 times in a week, and every single time just to try to get that much further. So the 5th time shouldn't be easier than the 1st time, you know, because you're used to it. Ooh, the 5th time was quite easy. Then you're just, you know, you're going a bit easier on yourself. And we don't want that, because it's nice to feel like this. It's nice to feel like, fuck, man, I really went for it. I'm happy with what I did. That's enough. Don't care about any other outcome. You need to be happy with the things that you do, and you're only happy if you do them well. So thank you to Third Space for letting me shoot the videos here. Thank you to all of you for doing these workouts with me, for slaying it like a Viking, to train like a Viking, to give it to me like a Viking, and I absolutely loved it. I love it, and I love all the photos you send me, and the sweaty selfies. So keep them coming. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, all of that. Thank you so much. Well done, my amazing clan. I will see you again soon.